All right, can you please check your bodies? Are you crisscrossed?
Yes.
Take off your hat, Jacob. Is your bottom on a dot?
Yes.
Are your eyes up here?
Yes.
All right. Our book this week is called Piggy Pie, written by Margie Palantini and illustrated by Howard Fine. Who can tell me what an author does? What does an author do, Elena?
Write the words.
Writes the words. What does an illustrator do, Jolyn?
Writes the pictures.
Yes, writes the pictures. So I want to talk to you about a strategy that readers use called inferring. That's when readers use clues in the story to help them understand what's happening. Readers do this all the time when they read books. Today, I want to practice it with you. So we are going to read the whole book. And then after we're done reading, Jacob, then we're going to come back and I'm going to read the last page again and we're going to make an inference. So that means we're going to think about what the author wrote and then say what we think it means. Okay? Piggy Pie by Marjorie Palantini, illustrated by Howard Fine. This is a really fun book. Gritch the witch woke up grouchy, grumpy, and very hungry. Her belly grumbled for something delicious, something delightful, something special. But what? It wasn't purple mousetail stew. Nope, she ate that yesterday for lunch. Maybe some mashed dragon tongue pudding. No, Gritch wasn't in the mood for anything quite that sweet. Perhaps a taste of boiled black buzzard feet. That always made her mouth water. No, not today. Today, Gritch wanted something truly tasty, something really yummy, something special. And that could only mean
Piggy pie.
Piggy pie! Yes, yes, piggy pie! I can taste those plump, juicy pink piggies right now, Gritch said, smacking her lips. She hurried to the pantry and pulled down her old hag cookbook from the top shelf. She picked off a spider, blew off the dust, and turned to the secret recipe on page 342. Gritch ran her bony finger with the long green nail down the list ingredients. 1 eye of a fly. She checked the pantry shelves. No problem, said Gritch. 2 shakes of a rattletail's rattle. No problem, said Gritch. 3 belly hairs of a possum. No problem, said Gritch. 8 plump piggies.
Snake, he said. No problem.
Problem! Screeched Gritch. I don't have any piggies. How can I make piggy pie without even one puny pink piggy? Gritch pulled her hair. She stomped her feet and she paced the floor. She wanted piggy pie. She wanted piggy pie very much. She said, tapping the lucky wart on her chin. Now where would I find 8 plump piggies?
At the farm.
Where could she find 8 plump piggies? Raise your hand. Alex? Honest, where could she find some piggies?
At the farm.
On a farm? Where do you think, Alexis?
In the woods, because sometimes you could find some piggies in
You think
the
she
woods.
might find a wild hog? What do you think, Jolyn?
Some who can find it,
Mrs. Greenlee's friends? That's okay. Okay. Grinch thought. In thought. Aha! She shouted with a jump. The circus! Yes, yes, the circus! The circus? No, not the circus. You don't find pigs in the circus. She thought harder. Aha! She shouted. let her bony fingers do the walking and opened the yellow pages to F, where she found a very large ad. This was it. She found an ad for Old MacDonald's farm. Call E-I-E-I-O, just over the river and through the woods. We have ducks, chickens, and piggies. Gritch put her broomstick in gear and headed over the river through the woods to Old MacDonald's farm. I've got my sights on you now, you little porkers, she cackled as she circled overhead. Surrender, piggies!
I like that. Surrender, piggies.
What are the pigs doing? Can someone raise a hand?
Running
Alex?
away.
They're running away. Elena, what do you see? They're screaming. They're saying, oh no! Alexis?
They're squeaking like.
Yeah, they probably
They don't
are.
squeak, they don't talk.
They are. Let's see. What did these clever piggies decide to do?
Go in the farm thing.
What did they decide to do, Cameron? Look at
It
the
doesn't have words.
It doesn't have words. What are they doing in the picture? Jacob?
And they're in the barn.
They're in the barn. What are they doing in the barn, Serenity?
Hiding.
They're hiding? Look at the picture really close. Kaylee, what do you see that they're doing? They are scared, but what are they doing? They're doing something. Jolynn?
They're eating.
Look what they're putting on.
Clothes.
Yes, Elena?
And they're dressing up.
They're dressing up. They're putting on costumes. What are these dressing up as?
Ducks.
Maybe ducks. Yeah, there's several getting in one big costume.
That's a cow.
Oh, maybe they're dressing up as a cow. Let's read. Gritch zoomed in with a thump, thump, thump. Reach! Landing. She spit straw, fanned her little smoking tootsies, and lifted her goggles. There wasn't a piggy in sight. Where did they all go? Gritch shouted to a duck. Hey, duck! I said, where are all the piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. The duck quacked here and it quacked there. Here it quacked, there it quacked, everywhere it quacked. No piggies. Who are the ducks? Alex?
Pigs.
Yeah, they're pigs. Do you see the pigs under the duck costume?
Yes. Yes, I saw the And where's the chicken? I saw
Yep.
the pig or no.
Yep, some of them are real ducks and some of them are pigs disguised as ducks. What do you mean? No piggies, you dizzy duck! Screech scritched into his bill. I just saw a pass of piggies down here not a minute ago. Hand over those hogs, you little quacker! No piggies, quacked the duck. Grit pulled her hair. She stomped her feet. And she even threatened the duck one of her most evil spells. The duck was not impressed. It wasn't even scared. It gave Gritch another quack and waddled away. So, who needs a dumb duck? Gritch mumbled. She's not being very nice, is she?
She's not.
No. Yeah, she is being a bully.
She's mean.
Being careful where she stepped, Gritch wandered across the meadow. Yoo-hoo! She shouted. Moo? You! Gritch said to the cow. Where are all the piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. The cow moo-mooed here, it moo-mooed there, here it mooed, there it mooed, everywhere it moo-mooed. No piggies. Look at the cows. Who are the cows? Owen?
They're piggies.
Who are the cows? Yeah, they're piggies. Do you see how they're dressed in the costume?
I see the piggies.
Yeah. What do you mean, no piggies, you lumpy-looking cow? Screamed Gritch. I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. Fork over the pork, you walking milk machine, or I'll curdle your cream. and lumbered away. Cows, who needs them? Gritch mumbled. So she tried the barnyard, where she stopped a chicken in its tracks. Okay, bird brain, where are the piggies? I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. The chicken clucked here, it clucked there, here it clucked, there it clucked, everywhere it clucked. No piggies. Uh-oh, do you think Gritch is going to be happy?
No.
No. What do you mean? No piggies, you feathered drumstick! Gritch screeched. What's going on here? Where's the boss of this heap of hay? The chicken flapped its wing toward Old MacDonald.
Oh, MacDonald.
Gritch looked him over once, twice. You're Old MacDonald, she said. Don't look much like your picture, do ya? The farmer thumbled his suspenders and shrugged. Look, Shorty, I've been quacked here, moo-mooed there, and clucked everywhere all over this farm. I need 8 plump piggies for piggy pie. Where are the piggies? The farmer looked here, he looked there, he looked, and he looked, there he looked, everywhere he looked. No piggies. What do you mean? No piggies, you flea-bitten seed spreader. You must have piggies. Gritch pulled her hair. She started me. She even threatened him with one of her most evil selves. No piggies. Her stomach growled. It grumbled. But there were no piggies. There would be no piggy pie. Now, what's she going to eat? Look very carefully at the farmer.
It's a pig.
The farmer, yes, are pigs. So it's not really the farmer. He's disguised.
So where is the farmer?
I don't know, but do you see how it's a pig?
I can't see.
Stay there.
For Halloween, I don't know what my dog's gonna be. I'm gonna be a fairy. Go spy.
Excuse me, little lady. Wolf's the name. Let me give you some advice. Forget about the pigs. Forget about the pigs, said Gritch, eyeing the wolf. He nodded. They're too tricky. Trust me, I've been chasing the 3 little pigs for days. He huffed and he puffed. I'm starving. Look at me. I'm nothing but skin and bones. Gritch pinched his arm. Well, not quite, she grinned. Mr. Wolf, I had the most wonderful idea. I was thinking, since you haven't eaten and I haven't eaten, why don't you come home with me for lunch? I'm a very good cook. Why, that does sound tempting, the wolf said as he looked at Gritch and smacked his lips. Are you sure it wouldn't be a problem? Problem? Gritch grinned.
Is that a pig?
Nope, that's really a wolf.
Oh.
No problem at all, she said as they walked off arm in arm. I always enjoy having a wolf for lunch. Okay, so now we are going to make an inference. So Gritch says, why don't you come home with me for lunch? Why do you think Gritch invited the wolf for lunch? Why do you think? Jacob?
Because they're both mean, and I thought the wolf is mean and the wolf is mean.
Mhm.
They're mean friends.
Yeah? There's another reason. Why do you think that Gritch the witch invited the wolf? Serenity? What does Gritch want to do?
To eat them.
Yes. And what does the wolf want to do with Gritch?
To eat her.
Yes. So when the wolf said, hey, let's forget about the piggies, why don't you and I come up with something? The wolf was thinking, hey, let me eat you. And Gritch was thinking, ooh, I'll bring you back to my house and I'll eat you.
How can we eat her?
the wolf doesn't know that Gritch wants to eat him. The wolf thinks, oh, I'm faster and more clever. I can eat Gritch. And Gritch is thinking, oh, I got a better idea. I will eat the wolf. So they don't know that each other want to eat them. Does it tell, and look at the picture here. See the wolf's thought bubble? Who is he thinking of eating?
The witch.
The witch. She has Gritch on a sandwich. Do you see that?
I see the hair.
Yeah, you can see her hair and her nose on a bun. Who is Gritch thinking of on a sandwich?
The wolf.
The wolf. Yes, those are our clues that tell us.
And he has a toothpick in him.
Yeah, with an olive, like one of our pictures, right, from our decodable book. Does it tell us if they ate each other? No. It just leaves that for us to think about. So I do have a few questions before we go to our daily 5 station. Who are the characters in our story? Who can tell me one character? Jolynn?
The witch.
The witch. Gritch the witch. Who's another one? Alexis?
Pigs.
The pigs. Serenity, who else?
The cow.
The cow. Who else, Hadley?
The chickens or whatever.
Yeah, the chickens. Who else? The pigs. Who else, Keely? Yep. You
I
said the
said the
pigs.
ducks,
Who else,
but-
Jacob? Yep, the cow. Who else, Alex?
The farmer.
The farmer. And who was on the last page that we haven't talked about yet?
The
Serenity?
ducks.
Yep, the ducks. Who else?
The wolf.
The wolf. Good.
Oh.
What made Gritch screech problem at the beginning? What was she missing?
Because she didn't have.
Elena has a quiet hand.
Because she needed pigs.
Oh, yes, she needed pigs. What did she do when she realized that she didn't have any pigs? Cameron, what'd she do?
She went to the farm and got them.
Yeah, she did. She looked up for where pigs, she thought, oh, maybe the zoo. And she said somewhere else, too. Somewhere else silly.
She said the circus.
Oh, yes, the circus and then the zoo, and then she thought of the farm. Yep. Let's see, so what did Gritch do after she threw a fit? What did she do after she threw a fit, Elena?
Yeah, the wolf and
She what?
the wolf.
Yeah, she did eventually at the very end. Serenity?
Can I go put this on?
In just a little bit. Last question. What happened at the farm? Did she find her piggies? No, she didn't find her piggies because they all disguised themselves as other animals.